Jack, you are sitting there. You are on some soft grass. The light around you is almost mute. It seems like everything around you is a grayish tint. There's not any real light source, but you're able to see. There's trees around you, all without leaves, and there's just a figure standing away somewhere far. See the silhouette of it, but you can't make out what this figure is. What is going on through your head as you're just sitting there? Just trees all around.
As I look at this environment, I I would say I feel on edge, but honestly the feeling is a little too common for me to care that much. I'm just constantly keeping my eyes focused on that figure just to make sure it's not moving towards me and just wondering what it could be. Kind of seeing if it would do something first.
As you stare at it, the lights are almost wherever they are. They're playing almost a game where it's gray. There's slight color, almost as if the surroundings want to turn green, and you want to see browns on the trees. But no, it's all muted colors. And as you're just staring at this figure, quite a distance away, probably 100 feet, if not 120, somewhere very far. You can't make out the face. It seems humanoid. It's standing on two legs, but it takes a step towards you and its knee seems to buckle inwards. It seems to be wobbly and almost fall towards its left side as it catches itself on its unstable legs.
I seeing it do that, I'm a slowly get up and for every step that it takes towards me, I'm gonna just take a step backwards and I'm gonna considering the distance, I'm gonna try to use message because I don't really feel the need to yell towards it, but I'm gonna use message to just be like, who are you? See if it will answer back or not.
You message, "Who are you?" And you get a response. Give me a constitution save.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Um, 12.
You get a response back, and it's a jumble of different voices all mixed in one. It sounds weird. It sounds not human. Be careful. Something's on the horizon. As your knees almost buckle, something about your body is just shoots with pain as you almost kneel, catching yourself before you fall prone, and you see this creature stumble side by side, walking on almost as it's on stilts, walking, knees buckling backwards, neck turning, and it's almost as if it's shaped like a scarecrow, skinny on the limbs, but seems to have almost armor, and its head is elongated of sorts. Too far to still tell, even though it's getting closer. It's doing this jagged movement towards you as its body twitches in different directions.
Okay. I as I'm basically almost well, essentially almost brought to kneel. I just let out oh shit, and I try to quickly get back up and this time I'm not gonna message. I actually take a few steps closer to it. Um, I'm gonna try to get myself in a position where I can maybe make out what it looks like a little better, but also enough distance where it's like, oh, if it starts like booking it towards me, I can just run. Um, but as I walk towards it, I'm gonna just ask it, what exactly do you mean something on the horizon?
Roll a wisdom save.
I don't learn my lesson. Oh, that's a beautiful 4. Wow.
You take 2 psychic damage as the voice goes back and shoots in your head. You can tell it's coming from the same creature, but it has different resonance to it. It has different tone. It has different vocal cords. It's one of the other voices speaking up in turn. Now you know. Speak when spoken to. As it takes jagged steps closer. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
As this creature is moving closer to you, and you feel a sharp pain where your horn is going down towards your eye, almost shutting that eye that is right above. Your head is searing with pain. The horn almost feels like it's getting forcefully shoved back into your head. Everything on that side is burning up. The marking that is engraved into your head is searing with pain. It feels as though if somebody's boiling water and just slowly pouring it onto that one area. And it takes jagged steps closer and closer. You see, this elongated head does have straw coming out of it, but it does have a familiar look to it. It has this big, elongated grin. It's almost Fey-like. It looks like it's trying to play a trick on you, but also wants you to know who is doing it. This big, elongated grin, only 3 makeshift teeth poking out at different angles, not like a proper smile, jagged daggers inside of its mouth. It's looking. Limbs are made of humanoid limbs, but put on in wrong directions. The legs look like they're running backwards, with the knees pointing towards the creature's back. The arms put in angles where the elbows, instead of being pointing outwards, it's in. And it's just moving as if it's in pain. Watch for symbols. Danger around. I feel it.
Okay. At this point, especially with the pain that I'm feeling on my horn side, I'm just trying to like not react to it. I'm like wincing, and I'm at this point seeing how it looks to this degree. I'm taking way more steps back, um, to where like how the distance was initially at least. I want to like put that between me and it, but
Roll a con save to see if your body actually agrees
oh,
with you.
okay. Oh,
Taking
9.
steps back, and as you behold what this creature is, and you're stumbling backwards, you fall. You land on your butt, and you look in almost horror as this creature gets down on all fours, and it is eerily long as it crouches down in front of you, as it walks with its hands and its backward legs, its head almost turning 180 as it's moving towards you. Listen. Warning. There's greater threats on the horizon. Focus. Up. Watch. Out. Do I sent you to do.
Finish the mission.
Fight or be forgotten. You wake up in a cold sweat as this creature is
Oh,
almost
God.
face right in front of yours. It comes, you feel its hot breath, and you sit up. Another nightmare. Been days on end where it's been nightmare after nightmare, and you and Marianne have been struggling to get any type of shut eye. Nobody else in your class seems to have the same problem. Roll me a history check.
Okay.
There's only few people who notice how this is affecting you, but there's only one other student that you recognize same and similar symptoms happening to. It's Doree. Even though Doree is already quiet, you can see she's more irritable. She's moving as if she's scared of any type of social interaction. She's staying a little further from her group. Something is haunting her just as it's haunting your nightmares and Marianne's as well. As you've spoken about this with each other, you've seen that each other has woken up in cold sweats at random times in the night. Something is in both of your dreams. Maybe not the same thing, but they both speak of doom on the horizon. Triggs trying to be the best type of comrade as he can each night tries to speak to you, try to calm your mind, to make sure you're understanding nothing is could get into the dorm. We're in the middle of school after all. Why would doom be inside the school? With that, Jack, you are at full health. You've woken from this long if rest, if you would call it that. It's pain. It's daunting. It's a fight every night trying to get just the tiniest bit of sleep. You do feel exhausted. Your body feels the pain you felt in your dreams. There's no wounds on you. The doctor, the nurse, they both said you're all fine to go back to class. Some teachers also speculated maybe you guys are making this up to just try to skip. Maybe you aren't made to be in this school. Do you really want to be the best?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to inquire about. Do I know the contents of the nightmares, or is it always forgotten once we wake up?
It's not forgotten immediately. Do you think Jack would keep a dream journal of sorts?
I would say anything that stands out or strikes strong emotion, he would at least take note of it, but not inherently like um a dream journal. If that makes sense. Like not everything is really worth jotting down to him.
Okay. So, you look at where you jot these things down, and they have similarities, but they're not always the same thing. You have notes of almost a corpse that has these holes within it, clearly decaying, claws sharp as knives trying to attack you. You flip a couple more pages to see a couple more nightmares that has been affecting you. You see almost a gorilla-like body, rough, almost leathery knees, grayish skin except for its pink snout and ears, also having sharp claws. Its mouth and face looks almost melted as skin is just gooped off of it. You have some rough sketches, but nothing too detailed to catch. You see a couple of times the monstrosity that you start jotting down almost instantly as you wake up. This creature that is built wrong. You see this almost demonic figure, a creature with wings and this trident that it holds that seems to be made out of the same substance as its skin. It has spikes going down its body, faces almost bird-like as it's all pointed into one giant maw with sharp fangs inside. But that wasn't the worst of it. You have one that is almost circled 3 or 4 times, and it was towards the beginning of the week. It was the slender being, long tail that had jagged spikes on the end of it, as if it was a barb forcefully shoved on the tip of the tail. It has almost this goat face, long pointed ears on each side, and the horns come up from the top, curving towards the ears, almost touching the tips of the ears. Its eyes, a sickly green, different sores on its face, and it's just drooling with fur covering only its upper body up to its neck. That was just circled a couple of times. But every single page that you have things drawn, descriptions written about these creatures, it all has the same thing: danger on the horizon.
Okay. Alright. Having looked through this journal, sorts of what I have remembered from these nightmares, I quickly, before I forget, try to get down what I can of the nightmare that just passed. And once I do so, I'm like instantly gonna go look um to see if like Marianne is also still like sleeping in, because I need like someone to talk to about it.
Marianne, you woke up almost 30 minutes ago, maybe 40. You already went and started to get ready. And you see Jack rush in, sweat dripping from his body still. Clearly, he's had a nightmare similar to you.
I'm first startled to look at Jack. I'm sitting down at my desk, looking in the mirror, just trying to do my hair in the morning. And then I realize why Jack is sweating, and my face drops. I turn to him again.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Was it still different?
It, I guess in terms of what was in there, sure, yeah. Like it's always like the same theme, just a different like messenger or something. I don't know.
I had mine as well. Yeah, I had mine as well. I'm just. This is getting to be too much. I stand up from my desk and I walk past Jack. I look out in the hall. I make sure there's no one around. I'm assuming there's no one around.
You see as Triggs is slowly walking back to the dorm. He sees you, but he doesn't really like move faster. It seems like a calm walk. Other than him, there's nobody.
I pop back into the room. Listen, with the teacher and with the teachers judging us, they're basically not even believing us. I I think we should downplay what's been going on a little bit more. I think I trust Triggs, but this is a competition. This entire school, every single class that we have is a competition. I don't think we can afford people thinking that we're losing it. Or at least I would like to try to act like I'm not losing it.
I mean, yeah, but but I mean, it's it's been happening way too much, and I don't know if like I'm remembering correctly, but it seems like it's specific to, very few individuals. It's targeted. There's no way it's not.
Well, do you know of anyone else who's experiencing this?
I mean, the only person that I would mainly notice who's probably just as disheveled as us is Dari. I
Actually, you're
imagine
right.
she probably.
Yeah, I think she's just been a little bit more, I guess, strange than usual. But that's my point. They're targeting us. Whatever this is targeting us. And we've tried to ask for help from our teachers. I'm tired. I sit back down at my desk and I put my hands on my head in my hands.
You hear a knock, almost like on the inside of the door frame. Um, am I interrupting? It's Triggs.
I am
Not at
good.
all, man.
He pulls out this rolled up paper from like his back pocket. So before I show you guys this, I just want to know, you guys doing anything today? Like other than like eating food at the cafeteria. I mean, I'm pretty sure the teacher said that this week we're off. So I think they are preparing I think they're preparing for some type of event for the school, and it should be Jack. Do you know when it is?
Um, can I do a history check on that one?
Roll history.
Oh, I'm looking for a 9.
9. You have this fuzzy feeling it's close. Like the week has been going by. You guys were able to relax. You don't really remember the day. Marianne, if you want, you can do a history check as well.
I tell him, nah, I don't remember. Sorry, I'm a little disoriented right now.
Ooh, I think
17. Marianne, you remember it is literally towards the end of today. Like you guys had a week where, well, the students had a week of chilling with each other, practicing new abilities, deciding what teachers they want to talk to and what homerooms they want to spend their time in. It's almost like spring break. It's they are relaxing at the school, practicing whatever they want to practice. For you guys, it has been draining. Every morning you wake up and you feel more exhausted than the last. Your body is not taking a physical toll except for the pain just going off moments after this memory or this nightmare. Between you and Jack, you've started to realize a pattern almost where both of you hear the same phrases. There's danger on the horizon. It's similar enough to understand something's trying to get through to you. There's talks about symbols, but the environment is different. The creatures is different. It's almost as if it's personalized between you two. But yes, the thing that Triggs is talking about was later today. With that being said, he has this rolled up piece of paper in his hands. So, and he leans in between both of you. So, I know you guys mentioned to me once or twice that these nightmares you have talk about symbols. Um, I wanted to do some digging by myself, so I went to different desks around the classes, see where people are hanging out. You know, the oddballs in the class, people who like to conjure things up, all that. I'm not very good with magics. But I found this. Do you think this has any idea or anything to do with uh, anything? He shows you the paper.
I take the paper out of Jack's hand and I scanning it to see if I find anything recognizable.
You scan it. You're looking at it. And boy, does disappointment shoot through your body. Like you felt something build up. You felt almost like this might be the answer that you're waiting for. And if you don't mind, look at the general chat to look at what this is. This symbol.
Okay. Ah, I hand the paper back over to Jack. To Driggs. No, nothing familiar. But thanks, anyways.
I mean, this S must mean something. I keep seeing it on random desk, and it's in random classes like herbology. It's just drawn on a couple of desks. It's the S, and they craft this from 3 lines. Three on the top and then three on the bottom. You sure this doesn't mean anything? I haven't seen any other symbols. Everything else is in common. I can read it. It's unless your dreams are talking about letters and just. But this one seems more crafted, I suppose. He just grabs the paper back. I'll try to find something else. You guys are finally awake. You want to get ready and just go to the cafeteria, just so we can maybe find out something more. Give off a persona of being all right. If we skip every class or skip every place that everybody will be at, you guys would be ostracized, and in turn I will too. So can we get a move on?
Yeah. Listen, Driggs. Thank you, though. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just very tired and got excited. I will keep a lookout for the symbol as well. I mean, you're right. We've seen it enough times carved into the desks. We should pay attention to it.
I mean, yeah, I'm not good with the magics, but like I just thought maybe if we see Czar somewhere around, I can go up and talk to him about it. I know he's pretty good with things like that too. Oliver, I don't want to include him in it. I don't know if you guys want to, but he seems like he doesn't even want to know us.
Probably better to just let him do his own thing. It's fine. Zara is always gonna be our fourth guy, even if he's not in the room with us.
I mean, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. If we're not on a competition against other rooms, maybe if we are allowed to choose our partners. Hey, Zara was pretty cool. Uh, yeah, I don't really like Oliver like that. Kills the vibes. He anytime I'm talking to girls or something, he tries to like downplay me. Weird fellow. Weird fellow. Number one hater, honestly.
All right, Driggs. Back up to my desk. Let Jack and I get ready. We'll meet you downstairs.
You sure? I was just gonna walk with you guys. I mean, like, I don't want to walk in by myself. That's kind of lame.
Then just give me a second. I'll be right.
Okay, I'll be in the hall. Just come out when you're ready. He just walks out the room, closes the door behind him, so you guys can get ready.
I have a
Turn to
question.
Jack. Well, yeah. What's your question?
So, you know how we have like those symbols, whatever, right? I'm. Now I think I didn't really look through my journal. I didn't really look through my journal for this, but as I like go over to my journal again, and I want to see if you know that one particular dream that I had, Jason. It was when we almost got touched. If I remember even that much, if I remember the symbol that was on his palm, and if I do, can I find it anywhere in the journal?
Roll. I would say an investigation check to scour through this journal of yours.
Okay. 21.
21. You're flipping through pages. You're trying to find the initial nightmare where after it started almost to snowball and it almost started to build, getting longer each night, getting quite frankly scarier each night. More twisted creatures come out and warn you about the dangers to come, while also being familiar enough that it could have happened. The symbol you see is it almost seems like a four drawn out, and then on the little part that hooks goes horizontal to close up the top triangle portion of the four, bends and it looks like a hook. That was the image. That's the slight symbol you saw in the center of his palm.
Okay. And it is in my journal or no?
It is. It's
Okay.
very small though. It's hidden between notes and notes on top of that first page of you trying to analyze what just happened. That has been the most ingrained a nightmare has gone into your head. But it is not one of the main things that stand out. But you find it inside.
As I find it, I turn my journal over to like face Marianne, and I point right where it is, and I'm like, this one from one of the dreams. I don't, I, I don't know if you still recognize it or not, but maybe we should tell Triggs if he's gonna find Symbol, look for things like this.
I snatched the journal out of Jack's hands and I like shoved my face up close to look at the symbol. Okay. This feels right. I don't quite remember it, but this feels right. Let me jot this down. I reach into my own purse and take out my little notebook and I copied it in the shadow of my notebook. Okay. I copied it on another page and I ripped the page out. Let's give this to John to Trace so that he has it on hand. And yeah, I guess we'll be on the lookout for it.
Yeah, that. And I mean, you gotta remember who I think is the main suspect. Uh, I, I don't even know how we'd even handle someone who's like top of the class, but we just, I don't know, maybe try to avoid him while we get people to see that we're not going manic. I guess baby steps.
Listen, if we can just ace the next exam, test, whatever it is, we'll be fine. We just need to blend in. All they seem to really care in this school is our grades and how we turn out. So by blending in, we should also socialize a bit more. I mean, I don't know about you, but last week with all these nightmares, I haven't really been feeling myself.
I get you. I mean, you're not wrong. Guess you should. I say like put on some shoes. I look at Marianne. I'm just like, I mean, yeah, the grades matter and all, but with all the things that we do remember, nightmares isn't even the big part of all of this and this school. Our grades are no good if we're dead. So even if it means we fail something, we have to live.
You're not wrong. I'm not. Whatever, Jack. So yes, I'm gathering the stuff, putting things back in my purse, and I'm heading out with it. I'm not saying that good grades are more important than our safety, but at the moment, thinking about our grades and dealing with it is a bit more tangible. It was for me than thinking about this big bad omen that may or may not come and get us.
So yeah, you're right though. Maybe if anything, the getting good grades will keep our reputations up. So Yeah. Baby steps.
Baby steps. Hey, Grace, you ready?
Oh yeah. You see, as he is like playing with something, and he has his fingers pushed into something, and both his fingers are stuck.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I found this in one of the classrooms. Somebody left it, and I can't get my fingers out. Can you help?
Sure. You grab the middle. Indeed.
Do I need another person every time? Whatever. Let's start heading to lunch. Uh, the complexity of this school, don't you say?
Oh, thanks. Um, again, thanks for really sticking in our corner when it's been coming to these nightmares. I know it's not the easiest thing to deal with. But if you're looking for symbols, Jack actually remembered one from one of the nightmares. I wrote it down for you on a piece of paper. Here, take the paper out of my purse and give it to you. So, along with the symbol that you already found, let's also keep our eyes peeled for this. Um, I may want to visit the school's library. Maybe we can find something there.
Um, yeah, but I'm kind of hungry. Can we could hit up the cafeteria real quick and then go to the library. We have
No, of
time.
course. Later.
Yes, and hey guys, carbohydrates good for your brain function.
What class did you learn that in?
Um, I just hear words get passed around, learn things.
Oh, it just sounded like you were studying something. I've just been focused on my gym.
That's good.
Have you
That's good.
really? Okay. All right, boys. Let's get some food in us.
Yeah, I agree. Um, of course, please let me step in first. Thank you. And you
After
guys
you.
make your way toward, like, you guys make it down towards the lunchroom, this little cafeteria eating area that everybody's chatting. Everybody seems to be having fun in. And Triggs just steps in front of you guys and sticks out his chest a little unconfidently. Just walks in, almost a slight march, waving his arms side to side, as if people would be looking at him. To your guys' view, nothing really. There's nobody looking.
I look at Jack and stifle a little laugh, kind of roll my eyes, and I follow suit.
I just mimic what Triggs is doing for like 3 seconds, as I also follow.
A tiny person runs up to you. Well, Triggs spots it as it's coming closer, and it's not really a human, it's Czar. As he walks over to you guys. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Hey, what's up, Zara?
I thought you guys wouldn't have come.
Why not?
I don't know. It's pretty late for you guys. You guys are the last ones here. I was looking around. I saw
Yeah,
Oliver come in.
sorry, it was another rough night of sleep, but I'm starving. Where should we sit?
Um, I got a whole new table for us. It's only gonna it fits 6 people, so we're gonna have one empty seat. But actually no, we would have two. Unless you guys want me to get Oliver to sit with us.
Are you
Good off
close
of
with him?
that.
I'm not per se cool with him, but it's your roommate. I don't know if you guys got in close with him or whatever.
Kind of does his own thing, but it's fine. I mean, if he ever wants to get involved with any of us, I'm sure he'll take the initiative. But show us Czar. Show us the land of fruition, our lovely table.
Okay. Come on. As he starts joining this little march that he saw you doing, and he's just doing that towards the table now.
Oh my god. I follow.
So, are you guys excited for tonight? Well, I don't know if it's gonna be the night, but later today. Triggs looks around. What's later today? Um, the whole little adventure thingy that we were building up to this week. Wait, what? That's today?
Oh,
I oh, damn. I thought I had more days to train. Oh, did you guys know about this?
I forgot. I forgot that that was today.
Uh, totally didn't forget. As like, my eyes don't even blink at the same time, and I just look at everyone.
Um, well, it's today. I heard the winner, whoever's first, gets an artifact of sorts. But that's just rumors going around that they get a magical item.
Oh, that'd be cool. Is this an item that you think we can, you know, use in the classes?
I believe we can. I believe anything that we have, we can use to our own advantage, and we can make our own advantage. So I don't see why not.
Oh, right. Okay. I definitely need a lot more coffee to get prepared for this.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the people serving lunch over there are. I'm pretty sure they're almost packing up. So if I would you, I would go over and just order whatever I want.
You're right, you're right. So I just stand up and I make my way over to the lunchroom attendants.
I'll save the table for you.
Thanks, sir. Welcome. Hey, sorry, so sorry to bother. Is it still possible to order a cup of coffee?
Um, yeah, order whatever you want. We're just packing up, so try to make it quick. You go order whatever. What do you want for lunch?
You know, we have a big day ahead. Just give me like two hard-boiled eggs, an apple, some bread, and the strongest coffee you can, if that's not too much trouble.
Seems pretty late for this big day ahead of you. A lot of kids have been saying that today. But hey, your stomach. How about you? As he looks at you, Jack.
Let me get. No, I'll go with a bagel, some bacon, egg, and cheese in it, and let me get sweet potato fries.
What a wonderful creation you just created. I might have
Thank
to
you.
I might have to put that on the menu as like a certified thing. What's your name, kid?
Jack.
I'm gonna call it the Jack and Cheese. Um. So, anyways, is that it? That's all.
Yes, sir.
No beverage for you.
Hmm.
Do you drink
You know,
coffee, Jack?
I don't, but if I can get some orange juice.
Orange
That's
juice.
it.
So, oh, okay. I'll be right back. I'll get it, and you just hear Triggs like basically skipping. Hey, can I just get 12-ounce steak?
Oh my god.
And on the side, can I get some little portions of like, you know, ground beef? That's it.
Wild Triggs. Be careful. Gotta watch your cholesterol, buddy.
I would love to examine your heart when you die.
What? Jack, please tell me I'm not. What did she just say to me?
I'm just
Jack,
whistling, looking away. I don't know, bro.
was that a threat?
Not a threat. Just you are a very special person, and it
He
would be a
keeps his
shame,
eyes on you.
Triggs. It would be a shame to waste a specimen such as you.
He's just waiting for his food, just staring at you, Marianne. So, that thing later today, as he's just staring at you.
Yeah, so my memory is still a little fuzzy. What exactly are we going to be doing? All I remember is the dread that comes along with one of these tasks.
I don't think they told us yet. The only thing I've been hearing around that I was talking to a couple people, since I'm all popular and stuff, is I was just chatting with them. People are saying we might get an artifact. Somebody mentioned maybe boots of speed, which, hey, not opposed to. Not opposed to being faster. Would probably get us to class on time.
That's true. That doesn't really tell me much, though. I mean, it's good to know that. Well, actually, with a reward that high, I'm not feeling too confident about how safe this next challenge will be.
I don't think anything is safe about this building. I think you just threatened my. Can I bring attention to this? I think that's a threat. Why were you gonna examine my heart after I die?
Thanks.
Am I
If
going
it
to
was a
die
threat,
before
you
you?
wouldn't know. Well, fingers crossed. Again, like I would like to see what's going on inside of you. Call it intellectual curiosity, not
The guy
a
brings over
threat.
the lunch, and Triggs just keeps his eye on you while he just like grabs the tray with one hand. And he just like quickly darts towards Czar.
He's very athletic, but not too much going on at the top. Kind of say to myself and Jack as I walk back to the table with my eggs and apple and bread and coffee.
I'm just not gonna pay it any mind as I have my food. I'm just gonna go walk with them. Just lost in my own world.
The last look you give back is this lunch guy. He looks like he might be mixed with like half giant because he's like 8 foot tall, pretty big and bulky, and he's just writing with this marker that's like smaller than one of his fingers. He's just holding on to it very carefully, writing Jack and Cheese onto the glass.
Oh, I love it.
I sit down next to Czar. Alright, sir. Do you know what's going on today? Or are we all in the dark?
I think we're all in the dark. I just hope it's not a battle type thing. I hope I don't have to fight anybody else.
Oh,
Maybe it's a game.
listen, Czar. You don't. We haven't gotten a chance to really know you. And as I'm saying this, I kind of look at Jack and Triggs.
Briggs hasn't taken his eyes off of you. He looks kind of scared.
So, and I'm telling you this in strict confidence. As of right now, Jack and I have only told this, but we've been having these really strange, yes, nightmares, for lack of a better word for it, but they feel real. I'm looking at Zar, trying to gauge how anxious he is at the moment.
He looks very anxious. He starts like almost picking at his scales on his arm. You true? I've been having this nightmare where I keep striking down Karak, and I know it's been a while, but he keeps coming back every night.
So as I say this, I kind of put like a hand gently on his shoulder. I'm so sorry. That was not your fault. I know it happened, and I know it came from you, but when you're put in these situations, there's only so much that you can expect out of a person. And this is what I'm trying to say. You are an amazing fighter. And I don't want the last encounter, I say that with air quotations, the last encounter to deter you from doing something that may save your life. You understand?
No, I know.
Okay.
Is that what you
Anyways,
guys see too?
no. I mean, I don't see you
You see, as
doing
he
that.
kind of like shrinks down as soon as you hit the no.
I'm actually glad you're not sharing the same nightmare that I have. Mine are different each time, but it's the same message. And I say this, my shoulders are slumped over. I'm clearly just very tired. And I close my eyes. I don't think I can get into it right now, sorry. I promise that I will. But just look out for yourself. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on, but I have a very, very bad feeling. I take my notebook out and I redraw the symbol that I copied from Jack's. I rip it out on a piece of paper and I hand it over to Czar. I don't know what this means. Just keep this, and if you ever do see this symbol, let one of us know. Okay?
Uh, okay, I'll keep a look at it.
Thanks, Czar.
It doesn't have any particular meaning.
That's what we're trying to find out. If I were to take a guess, I wouldn't say that this is a good omen. But I don't want to jump ahead of myself. So, just as of right now, this is what I said. Take care of yourself and keep a lookout for the symbol.
Oh, okay. Maybe we see it tonight. I don't know.
Dear God, I hope not.
Oh, can I know where you found this symbol at? Or is that too much? It's okay
Take
if
a
it's too
look.
much.
I look at Jack, trying to get like some type of contact, like it's okay to tell Czar.
I like finish scarfing down my bagel, and like as I'm doing it in the process of like literally swallowing my food, I just like give a nod of approval. Tell them.
Alright, we're gonna tell you Czar, but like I really don't want this to make you even more anxious than you are, and as I say that, I feel like that's impossible. So, I explained that we were having, or I should explain that both Jack and I were having these reoccurring nightmares that each were always different. But there's this same message that something bad, something evil is in our future. And there are always these weird, disgustingly built entities, different as well. Than the last one, we both saw the symbol on one of the entity's hands. Jack was actually smart enough to jot it down. I completely forgot that this happened. So, yeah, we found the symbol in one of our nightmarish creatures in one of our horrible, horrible nightmare dreams. And now we're on the lookout to find it and to find more about it.
Is it like a prophecy or something? We could try to go to the. We could try to go see if we can find anything in class. I mean, I don't think the teacher would mind.
Well, I was thinking about going to the library actually. The teachers have not been very supportive. There's this very cutthroat, it's very cutthroat over it right now. But would you want to join me to the library?
Are we going to look for that section?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe of some type of archaic ruins books, but and now this may sound weird. When Jack showed me the symbol, I kind of felt something. Like, not quite vibrations, but a little, gosh, yes, tingly. Yeah, that sounds weird. But I want to go to the library and I want to see if maybe I can feel the same way about a book.
I'll join you. Just finish your food and then we can go. I don't think my group would mind.
Perfect. I'm like,
You
Dougie.
see a group of 8 students walk away, like get up all at the same time, just walk. Are you done?
Yeah, let's go. Show the apple man first. I can have that later.
Triggs is like still eating his food, and is just still staring at you, Marianne. I
Briggs,
think I think I'm gonna say.
Briggs, I'm not going to kill you. It was just
You
a
know who would
bad
say that?
joke.
Somebody who would kill me.
We're on the same team.
She's just worried about your heart health, dude. It's
She's trying to
fine.
cut me open.
Oh, Triggs, how have you survived this long?
Through not being cut open.
That sounds about right. Alright, I'm going to the library bazaar. Does anyone want to come with?
I'm coming.
I'm good on that. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm gonna go speak to other people over here who don't want me cut open.
Oh dear God. Triggs, can you find us before whatever challenge or event is going on if we haven't already seen you?
Okay.
Okay. And I'm like rolling my eyes and it's
You guys are walking away, and Zara's just like, so what was that about? You want to cut him open?
No, I don't want to cut him open. It was. You know what? I'm moving on.
He looked pretty scared. He looked pretty terrified.
Sorry, do you truly believe I would cut him open?
I don't know what happened in the months that you guys switched roommates.
Alright. This is slander, first of all. And I'm just not gonna tolerate. It's fine, sorry, I just made a bad joke. This is not necessarily the brightest bulb and he's just not getting it. Anyways. I haven't actually spent that much time in the library. And as I say that, I'm kind of I got automatically into like a better mood as I'm looking around a little bit more excited. Things have just been so hectic. I mean, gosh, I'm just probably why my grades haven't been as good.
I mean, I don't really talk to my roommates, so I usually spend quite a bit of time in the library, in the quieter spots of the school.
Great. Do you want to show me around?
Sure.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, shit. 19.
With a 19, you keep walking, and for some reason, you see it's not strange. It's just catches your eye. 8 little fat birds. Like I'm talking about, they look filled to the brim. It looks like they're just a ball with a beak. Flap their wings and just dart between classrooms. They all gather around, make a little image together. It looks nice. It looks peaceful. Then they dart down together and they fly basically through a door. It's not weird. There's casters, there's people who summon things. Just Neil. Zara's just walking.
Following Zara, my face, everything. I'm radiating like a happiness and excitement that I haven't been able to channel or feel for the last few weeks. I'm just looking all around me as if, I was a child in a toy store.
Yeah, the library is expansive, but there's certain points that it's cut off. So I don't know if the book you're looking for might be back there, but I don't want to break the rules for that. So if you are going back there, I'm just going to stand outside, or I'm just
Oh,
going to sit at a table. But I'll show you.
well, I mean, like, what's stopping? Why is it restricted? What's stopping me from going in?
More frowned upon magics. I other than that, I honestly have no idea. I don't really ask questions, but they just say it's like the forbidden area.
Got it. Well, I'm kind of on thin ice already with everyone. Let's stick to the, areas that we have access to, and then worst comes to worst, I'll try to figure out a way in.
Okay. I mean, look, the library is expansive. They have the different sections, but it's like it only goes. Whatever. I'll show you guys. The bigger areas of the library. He walks in, pushes open these old oak doors, and the library's expansive. The bookshelves seem to be around 9 to 10 feet tall each, and they go back rows. And there's clear sections because the bookshelves themselves have different colors, and then they have a big number written, like signify each section. As you guys are walking around, there's very few students in here. All of them look like maybe spellcasters, maybe nerds. Who knows? Everybody else is usually hanging out in the lunchroom or outside enjoying their free time, socializing. Roll a perception check.
17. 11.
Me as well.
Yeah.
Uh, 14.
You guys both spot Doree at this at the head of a long table. There's nobody else at the same table as her. It's roughly a little further down around section 4, and you see 8 books sprawled in front of her as she's has them opened, flipping through them. Different big, bulky books. Some of them, like the thinnest one, is probably looking like around 1,000 pages. They look the size of textbooks, honestly. She has all 8 like sporadically thrown around in front of her, almost in like this semicircles on top of semicircles, and she's just flipping through pages. Do you want to go to the re? She wasn't. I mean, we talked to her before, or do you just want to get a table by yourselves?
Oh, let's go over to Three. I say that as I'm already walking towards her. Hey, Three. How's it going? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
You see her brain isn't really acknowledging you at all, and you hear her say a few words. Danger is on the horizon. Danger on horizon. Flipping through the
Three?
books, sporadically going from book 1, book 4, book 8, 1, 3, 8, 1, 2, 8, 4, 5, 8, 7, 8, 1. You see as she's flipping through these books, and she almost grabs an imaginary book up top, pretends to flip a page. There's no book there. Almost instinctively goes 1, 3, 8, and she's just going back and forth quickly. Her neck is moving back and forth fast. You don't even know if she's reading anything. You don't know what she's looking for, and she's 4, 5, 8, 2, 7, 8. Has to be here. Has to be here. Danger is on the horizon. Danger on horizon.
I want to just like put my palm on one of the books so that when she rotates back to it, she can't flip any pages. So
You're putting your palm on the book itself.
Yeah.
She goes, grabs a page, and it rips. She doesn't even think about your palm being there. As the page rips on book 8, she just stares at the red page. So I was like, no, guys, can't be doing like this. I don't want to get kicked out. This is like my little safe space. Damage the books, please.
Three, are you okay? I say that like I'm stepping a little bit closer to her. My hands on her shoulder.
What? Yes, yes.
You were mumbling things. You
Roll a perception
pretty
check.
sure?
15 or higher gets you what you need to know.
Ooh, 19.
Both of you, 19. You guys are both seeing as Marianne's hand is on her shoulder. You barely see Deri's mouth moving, especially behind this hardened skin or this porcelain portion of her face. Seems to barely have movement at all. But you can make out the small lip movements. 8, 8, 8. Yeah, yes, I'm okay. I'm okay. I swear. I'm good.
I register that something's going on. But I take my hand off Therese' shoulder and trying to act like as casual and loose as possible, as if I'm not concerned.
She puts her hands under her hood and you see as she's like scratching, and she like you see as her hand leaves under her hood, there's just very small clump of hair that leaves with her hand.
Okay. So Dory, what were you reading?
It has to be something. I'm looking for something. It has to be here.
I'm also
Can we show her the symbol?
alright, Jack.
Do you decide to show her the symbol right now?
Yeah, like honestly, I see Marianne's attempt to be casual, but I whip out the symbol anyways, and I'm like, and I just ask her, looking for something like this?
You see as her face like goes still. Like she was anxious. She's twitching. She's moving. And as soon as you show the symbol, she freezes basically. I've seen that before. No, no, no. What does that mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean?
What we do know is that it means you also have been having nightmares, right?
What does the number 8 have to do with it? What does 8 have to do with it? What does the number 8 have to do with it? I've been seeing 8 ever since these dreams started.
Wait,
8.
Dory,
8.
can you draw out the symbol you're talking about?
It's not a symbol. It's not a symbol. It's the number 8. 8. 8. I have seen it all around school. 8 marbles. If I would roll 2 dice, 8. If I got out the shower, 8 minutes. If I wake up, 8 o'clock. How many times I wake up per night? 8. What is with the number 8? It must mean something. It all must mean something. It all must mean something. Guys? Guys, I think you're pushing her a little too far.
We're not pushing her, Zara. She's clearly
Hey,
not
hey.
okay. Hey, Dory. Are you close to your roommates?
Hey.
Dory?
You see how she's like staring off into the distance.
Okay. I kind of motion to Zara
8
and Jack
arms. 8.
step away from Dory. Just like a few steps. Guys, I don't really know what to do.
You feel almost a nudge in a certain direction.
I look
Roll
over.
investigation.
Okay. I will do that.
Someone says if your attention is being pulled in a certain direction.
14.
You look over, and Doree hits the table. Blood spewing from behind the mask, bleeding. Onto book 8.
Oh my god, fuck! I rush over to her. I'm trying to find where she's like. I'm putting my hands trying to find where the point of the bleeding is. I'm frantic.
From her nose, it's going from under her mask. She's
Can I
bleeding.
take off the mask?
She's just mumbling 8, 8, 8. You can, if you want. Do you take off her mask?
That's a loaded question. Yeah, I take off her mask.
Doree has always usually been known as like a weird person. A person whose face has barely any movement to it. People assumed maybe she wears a mask, maybe it's a porcelain doll face that she just plasters onto it herself. Maybe that's just her face. You're close enough to see that it's a mask and flip it up. And under, you see almost branded onto her upper left eyebrow is the symbol that you showed her. Or with the hook. bleeding profusely. The blood is spraying and only landing on Book 8. As she wakes up from whatever day she was at, and she grabs her mask, yells, and throws it back down. Oh, why would he do that? Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Why would he do that?
Debris, you're bleeding. You're bleeding. We need to
No.
stop this.
No. She wipes her nose and runs in the library. You go to follow her.
I stay. I'm in shock. And I have blood kind of all over me from her nose, so I'm like staying there.
You see as the library, accessible to people, cuts off at 6. You see she does not care about any ropes that separates the forbidden parts. She takes off. Coincidentally, she runs into section 8 in the forbidden section. If they ask, I don't know her. I'm not trying to get removed from the library. There's blood on the book already. It's ripped. Do any of you know how to mend this together or clean it up? How about if they
Zara,
find out
it's
it's us?
fine. I'm gonna take the book. I'm gonna take the book with me. And I grab the book that has blood. Oh. And I shove it in my purse.
She just ran over there.
Well, I mean, she's, not in a good headspace right now. People do a little erratic stuff. I'm sure she doesn't even know where she is right now at this point.
Okay.
You hear a scream.
Oh.
Fuck. Where did the scream come from?
Forbidden section.
We might have to go.
Guys, there's people coming.
Okay, yeah. We're
The
gonna have to
librarian's
go.
coming. What do I say? What do I say?
Zara, honestly, walk wherever you want. Like,
Zara,
you didn't see
ask
anything.
the
You've just been
librarian.
reading.
Yes. You've just been reading. Ask the librarian for a book at the other side of the library. I'm sure you know what's for. Jack and I are gonna go follow Marie. The librarian cannot see me with blood on me right now.
You could have followed the. Oh my! I'm
Zara,
so kicked out of this.
Zara, just breathe. You have nothing to do with this. Ask the librarian for a book. Totally believe it.
Okay.
You got this.
And he like awkwardly waddles towards the librarian. Do you guys automatically start going towards Doree, or do you just wait to see what he says?
I don't wait. Because
Yeah,
again,
straight to
I
Doree.
have some blood on me, so I'm speed walking.
This is going to be a very simple dexterity save to see if you get over the barrier that blocks the forbidden section.
You said it was a save, right?
Yep, dexterity save.
Okay. No time to waste. 17.
Got it. 9?
So it is very easy to go past this. It's literally like a half wall, and then like the slight opening is like some velvet rope. Jack, you bounce right over it. Mary Ann hits
Are you
the
kidding
front of her
me?
foot trying to get over it and stumbles a little, making a noise. You hear as Zara's like, excuse me, do you know where the Serve Man and Ogre cookbook on delicate art of cooking humans is?
I'm going to try to just help her quickly. Yeah, to
fuck.
say.
You're right in front of section 7. A little deeper is where Doree went to section 8.
Yeah, just go. Go find Doree.
You hear Zara speak
Alright.
some more.
Okay.
What about a monster's guide to secret layers? Everything a monster needs to know about making the perfect home? It's really important. I need it for school. I really need it.
I quickly get up because I'm like steadying myself on the velvet rope railing down. And I'm looking around for a place for me to kind of like tuck into and hide.
Okay. You find one. It separates itself as soon as you duck into one of these sections. The bookshelves are tall enough to cover you. There's barely anything really come and get you unless the librarian comes. Jack, you sprint over towards section 8 to hear the light sobbing.
Okay. I try to just peek my head to see if I can see Duri.
You see an empty book that's open. There's no sign of Duri. As soon as you look, it's almost as if a ghost was there, and you feel this sort of chill run down your spine. The book is open, there is blood on top of the book, but Duri is nowhere to be found. Her cries silence immediately as soon as you look. It's open to a certain page.
Okay. I sit there looking at it for a second, and I'm like, all in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, so there was a scream. Duri came down here. She's gone. There's a weird book sitting here ominously. Okay. And Marianne's not here yet. Okay. And I try to see if like I try to see if there's like maybe a wall that's not too sturdy, or maybe use like a leathered book to just try to like lightly carve like a message for Marianne when she comes, to just say like at least that I was here.
Yeah, you definitely can. What do you write?
I write, did not find her. Weird book. If gone, no good. And then after that, I go I go to the book and I go check it out.
You go towards the book and you hear something from behind you where you just came. Marianne, you see something floating through this forbidden section. It's almost as if it's a skeleton head, glowing eyes, just roaming about, slowly checking each aisle in the section, and then goes to the next, scanning. Marianne, roll me a stealth check.
Okay. 11.
Marianne, you went to try to hide. These aisles are long, and as you are trying to squeeze yourself into this area, the skull looks, lets out a little shriek, and it starts darting towards you. Jack, you are looking at the book. You hear a slight screech coming down from a couple aisles behind you. You look quickly at the book. It says, The Forbidden Arts of the Nine Hells. First edition. Body transformation. Quickly skimming through the page that it's left on, which is very early on in the book, page 8. It speaks about fiend magic, where it enhances your body and the skills that your body can produce. It allows you to almost shift and control how your body looks, making you faster, stronger than the competition. just needs sacrifices. Just needs beings. And on the page at the bottom of this quick, brief skim of this book that you just glanced at is one of the creatures you saw this morning when you were flipping through your book. It is this slender monster, long arms, barbed tail, and its horns facing other ways, going outwards, almost touching the tips of their long, elongated ears. That being said, that is the moment where you hear the screech going aisles down. Marianne, you are running, trying to get away from this specter, trying to hunt down any trespassers in the forbidden area. Jack, you see this book. You see this being that you saw in your dreams. You see the books about the 9 hells and fiend magic. Dorie's missing. Her blood is here. You've carved it into the wall in case Marianne doesn't find you. And that is where we will leave off this session.